When you log into AWS, click Launch Instance and pay $14 a month, the UI makes you feel like you just booted a dedicated Linux server. But kind of illusion is this UI, because you did not rent just a physical server. You actually rented a highly polished, mathematically isolated and slice of a massive supercomputer. For a long time, the way cloud providers sliced up the server was a massive bottleneck. They used heavy software called hypervisor, and they acted like a digital prison warden. It had to partition the CPU, RAM, but it also had to route all the network traffic and manage the storage devices. Because of this old school, hypervisor was just software. It had to use the server's main CPU to do all this heavy lifting. It created a hypervisor tax. A huge chunk of process was stolen just to keep the management layer alive, and worse was, it created a noisy neighbor problem. Now, if the company sharing your physical metal suddenly got hit by a massive spike in traffic, the hypervisor had to work overtime to route all those packets, and it would literally steal CPU cycles away from your own slice to handle these kiosks next door. Now your app got slow, you had no idea why, and software virtualization was literally choking the internet. AWS released they couldn't fix this better software, so they had to fix it with a silicon in 2017. They completely gutted the architecture, built the Nitro system. They did not kill this hypervisor, they violently stripped it down to the absolute bare minimum. Instead of forcing the main CPU to route all the networking up storage, AWS built a custom hardware called Nitro cards, and these physically slam them into the PCI slots of every server, and these custom chips take over almost all the heavy input-output lifting, and what's left behind is microscopic ultraweight Nitro hypervisor that does nothing but manage CPU and memory isolation.